Three governorship candidates in Lagos have presented their economic blueprint to the organized private sector under the umbrella of Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry as the March election date draws closer. The candidates of the Labour Party, People's Democratic Party, and African Congress discussed their plans and offered a trajectory for the commercial nerve center of the country. Olujimi Aina filed in this report with more details.
The race for the top job as the Chief Executive Officer for Nigeria's commercial hub, Lagos State, come the 11th of March, is gradually becoming a robust contest as three gubernatorial contenders, amongst others, seeking to oust incumbent Babajide Sanwo-Olu, presented their economic plans to the private sector at an interactive forum organized by the Lagos State Chamber of Commerce and Industry, LCCI. At the event, which State Governor Sanwo-Olu, who is also seeking a second term, failed to show up, the LCCI, through its Vice President Gabriel Idahosa, said the forum was organized to know the plans of the candidates to address the challenges affecting the state. While the three candidates, including Abdulaziz Olajide Adediran, also known as Jandor, Gbadebo Rhodes Vivor of the Labour Party, and the African Democratic Congress candidate Funsho Doherty, in their separate address, said Lagos State's wealth is not adequate with the development, as the state is only working for the few.
The Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry has organized these sessions in every election cycle. This is part of its public policy advocacy to provide first-hand opportunity for candidates of the leading parties to speak to the organized private sector in Lagos State on their governance plans for the state.
The government claimed that they pumped 10 billion naira into Lagos State Employment Trust Fund. And you start asking yourself, so what is happening? Is it that this money for that impoverishes? This is the problem. This is the monopoly that we're speaking to in the state of Lagos. Now, with all of that, there is this conspiracy of silence, even in the business community.
Despite the pride that the Lagos State government has taken in the revenue that it generates and the numbers that it has been able to build for a long amount of time, Lagos State's development has not been commensurate to this amount of money that they generate.
The Lagos that we see today is a far cry from the Lagos that could be. This 2022, Lagos's budget was 1.7 trillion naira. This is the budget of several states in Nigeria combined. And the current administration would let you believe, or would have you believe, that Lagos is working.
The three candidates also hinted on a possible merger, admitting that alignment talks are ongoing among themselves, but added that the process was complicated.
I will say, as a practical matter, that this is an endeavor that involves human beings. And there are human beings, not just the human beings on this podium, but there are also human beings associated with each of the individuals on this podium. So it's a complicated process.
There's a fallacy in Lagos State that this state is controlled by these strong men or these strong people. They are not a popular government. Less than 11 to 12% of registered voters put them in position. We have about 6-point-something million registered voters in Lagos State. Currently about 7-point-something million now. If just 2 million new voters come out to vote, they completely take them out. And they only rig and successfully rig because people don't come out to vote.
Immediately after our first debates, I dropped that gap and I approached Ebon Funsho Doherty. I went to him. I said, Ebon, there is an alignment in our aspirations. We need to come together to defeat these people. He gave me an appointment. I went to see him so that we can talk and see how we can come together. I didn't say I am of the PDP or mighty PDP. No. So I strongly believe, and even for Gbadebo as well, just like he alluded to, talks are ongoing.
With the election day fast approaching, The three candidates showed that they all have strategic plans to accelerate the socio-economic growth of the state, but all that remains is for the electorate to make their choices. Olujimi Aino, Rave TV.